All right, so I'm working out, and I thought about another way that I can help you guys get better clients and feel more confident as you go through your journey of video production or filmmaking journey or whatever the case may be. And the number one thing that people don't talk about when they discussing filmmaking, we talk about a lot of equipment, but the number one thing you want to start getting down pat is negotiations. Now, when you hear the word negotiation, you get scared. You feel like this whole game is going to be like tug of war, but it's not. Negotiations, you want to look at it this way. The first thing you want to do in negotiations is you want to be an expert in how you service these people. The number one thing is having someone ask a question and you can't answer it, or stumbling on the answer. When you've done something, you have experience, you're confident. You want to be confident that you can service these people. You want to be the advisor. They're coming to you to solve a problem. They have a problem. The second thing you want to do is you want to have your packages ready, because that's how you're going to alleviate the tug of war on pricing going back and forth, and you can still be able to help and service them. The third thing you want to do is you're entering a space where you're going to see if you can help them, which is it's called qualifying. You want to see if you can help them. You want to see if their symptoms align with what you do to be able to service them. And if they do, then that's when you recommend them, advise them which package would be best for them. That's why you want to have 3 packages. The psychology is that if you give them 3 things, they think they got everything. You want this, or you want that. So they know that there's only 3 things that they can get. That's the psychology. And you have to prepare those 3 things from the least, and then you want to go with the premium. So the last thing you want to say is premium. Don't say our most expensive in that way. You want to say premium, because then they know, hey, this is a premium service because you get all of this, right? And then you say this is our standard, and this is the starter pack. So you want to alleviate words that will make them feel like they can't, or startup. This is our startup. This is our package for this. This is our recommended package. This is our pro pack. This is our premium pack, because you let them know that everything you got is premium, right? So then when you start listening, you start getting information. You start learning about what's going on. You start learning about what problems. In your mind, you're thinking, what services do I have that I can share with them or help them, they can purchase, that I can help solve that problem? That's all negotiation is. The other thing is, when you identify it and then they want to fight back, you need to have things in place to ease that for them. Oh, I can't afford that. Well, how much credit cards? We see they'll tell you, hey, I can't do this and I can't do that. Okay, don't worry about that right now. Let's worry about all of the stuff you can say yes to. And by having them say yes to 80% of everything you got going on, they'll be more reluctant to say yes to the 20%. If it's a price thing, then you can say, all right, we got plans. Now we got a firm. Now we got payment plans. Now we got things where if you buy the service that costs 10, 15 grand, 20 grand, they can use a firm or use a pay service where they charge them the whole thing and then afterpay or whatever you call it, and then you get all your money up front, and now other companies have to deal with getting the money. But after they pay, you got to follow up and start getting ready to service them. So it's good when you're the expert and you're confident and you go in with the abilities, knowing that they may not be a client, but knowing that if they are your client, you may be able to service them. But if you can't, it's okay. Give them some material and then move on. Qualifying in negotiation is very important. You want to qualify. Be willing to walk away. Some people aren't willing to walk away. They want to make a deal. So you got to be willing to walk away too. But make sure negotiation is seeing if you can help them, seeing if they're your client, and be willing to walk away if they're not. That's it. Be confident. Go in there with the understanding that your deal ain't got to be done. Don't be desperate. Remember, you're the expert. They have a problem. You're trying to help them. And if you can't, then hey, leave them with some stuff, so then when they come around, you be the first person they come to. Plunge it out, dig it later. That is some information for you. I didn't make it all fancy because it's off the top of the dome, and I'm just taking care of this workout in Boca. It's beautiful out here, as you can see. And I'm headed back home and get the day started to go shoot some content. Like I said, Plunge it down, dig it later, APL, signing off. Almost forgot. You can go to my YouTube channel, right? You click the link, or you can go in the link here in the description, APL Explorer. I have a free PDF book that will teach you exactly what's going on and why. Like if you're a videographer or something and people don't really respect your work and you're not getting paid, I'm going to explain all that to you and how people, the clients, are really looking at all these videographers, because there's so many out there. Most of them don't feel appreciated. They're not respected, and they bouncing around from job to job to job. They can barely make 20 grand a year, let alone 100 grand a year. You see, and that's just the bare minimum. If you're making 6 figures, that's the bare minimum, right? So I got a PDF. Click the link, and it's going to teach you from. You're going to immediately transform by understanding all of this stuff. You're going to start, like, everything's going to be the aha, where you're going to go from a low-paid videographer to a paid media director that your clients love and respect, and they're willing to throw money at your feet. But you got to know this stuff, and if you don't, then you'll forever just be a videographer, low-paid. They can switch out any given time. People don't really respect you. You're not an expert, and then you're struggling, and then you're saying people don't want to pay. They will pay, but they need to know you know some things. And that PDF book is going to share with you what you need to know. And after you get done reading it, it's going to follow up on what you need to do next. Get the PDF at APL Explorer. Put your email in there. I'll send you the book. It's free.